Hi, I'm Matthew Lang. I'm an author of gay fiction. I also run a writer festival down here in Melbourne called Queermats, which is happening in April. And I'm a gamer. I tend towards role-playing games because I like the whole developing story around my character or around a group of characters, as it were. And I guess I like the idea of role-playing because it allows me to try things out, try new characterizations, do things that I might not necessarily be able to do in my writing, or that I might not decide to do in my writing, or be influenced by other characters doing things which I might not usually put in, which for me is always quite a challenge, it's quite a discovery, and it's something I really love, especially in a story-driven, roleplay heavy campaign, which I know Angelarts is something that you do, which is something that I've really enjoyed watching in your Dragon Age campaign. So that's, I guess, why I'm here, doing this video. Hello. I did actually play the D6 system way back when it was Star Wars, which may age me a little bit because it very soon afterwards became a D20 system. I also have a tendency sometimes to write things up when I'm gaming, just like make notes and then make little mini stories, so I'll put a link somewhere down there if you want to check it out. The character I want to play in your campaign is called Elias Var Rannoch. He is a Quarian, or he could be Var something else if it's pre-Mass Effect 3 and they don't have a homeworld. But he's on his pilgrimage and he's currently employed as a lounge singer. Yes, lounge singer, because Quarians arts, you know. We know that Quarians have this amazing culture and art and song and dance that we never see. And I really wanted to explore that because they're stuck inside their envirosuits and, you know, how do I communicate with you? And I just want to really explore how you are a person without face, which I think was the whole point of Talia. I saw some of the developers saying that that was how I was like a long-distance pen pal. Obviously, that may or may not be an issue, but that's still something I want to explore, and how that culture has shaped the Quarians and shaped Elias. And I think he has a session with human jazz, because if you make me sing, I can only sing human music, because I don't know alien music or alien languages, because as far as I'm aware, they haven't created them yet. Yes. So anyway, he's obsessed with jazz, he's a singer there, and he has a Geth in his suit, whose name is Pi, and who is made up of 3,141 individual software programs. That is 3 times as complex as Legion, but you don't get the joke otherwise. So, look, Pi, I am the person who said I want to play a Geth, but if it's pre-Mass Effect 3, I can't come up with anyone who is better than Legion. If it's post-Mass Effect 3, then Pi would be my Geth, and his backstory is he was in Elias' suit and Elias is now dead. And he's trying to complete Elias' pilgrimage and bring something back to Rannoch. If it's pre-Mass Effect 3, Elias is going, I've got to get for my suit. I think it's friendly, but I don't know what to do with it. Is it friendly? If I bring it back, will I get exiled? So there's all that to play off. So Elias is a very interesting character prior to Mass Effect 3. But I see, anyway, look, I see Elias as being more of a long-distance fighter, lots of drones, lots of remote stuff. He's mostly a computer person, software rather than hardware, but, you know, he has some engineering capabilities because he's Quarian, and that comes part and parcel with him. So I see him more of a engineer with some infiltrator abilities. Obviously, Pi would be more strictly an infiltrator unit, although he'd actually have most of the capabilities that Elias did have, because he'd be helping Elias run the suit, as it were. He'd just be on his own platform now. So we'll see how that goes if you decide we want to go there. The third character I had in mind was actually a Drell biotic called Ashar, who is a wetwork and I suppose information gathering agent for the Shadow Broker, which could be quite interesting depending on whether or not it's the Artisoni or Mr. Giant Yarg. Well, that's the character options that I have for you. I really am partial to Elias. I mean, in part because I put the most work into him in the back of my bubbling mad brain. But also because I was chatting to some of my friends and saying, look, who should I run if I get into this game? Who would you want to see me run? And they went, Quarian Lounge Singer, just hands down, Quarian Lounge Singer, do it, do it, do it. So yes, thanks for listening. I'm Matthew Lang, sorry for going a bit over 5, even though I speak really fast. But those were my character options, I hope you like them. And look, regardless of what happens, I look forward to seeing the Mass Effect campaign unfold, and I look forward to seeing the end of the Dragon Age campaign, and thank you for putting out such wonderful stories for us to engage in and really enjoy, because that's why I'm auditioning, because I think the stories are great. I do have a slight bet on what might happen in the Dragon Age game, so we'll see how that unfolds. But look, thanks again. Look forward to seeing what happens, and hope to hear from you. Cheers.